What is up, guys? Welcome back to game 3 of the second quarterfinal of APL 2020. Mad against Team Flash here. And it seems like Team Flash, again, losing the game, chooses that red side here for themselves. And we have, of course, on that red side, standard bans are gonna be that Zip. And yeah, seems like Mad banning D-Rock themselves because, of course, they already picked it. They also ban Elandor, they already picked that as well. We'll see if they will just keep banning these for the rest of the series or if we will see them giving up that D-Rock at some point. Florentino being banned here by Team Flash. Seems like they are very scared of Yuzon's Florentino here. So we will see. It is not locked in yet though. Yeah, they switch it to Caffeine. They already picked Caffeine, of course. So they don't want Mad to pick up that Caffeine. Laville was picked by both teams, I believe, already. So yeah, Mad team already picked Laville, and did Team Flash pick Laville? Did they pick Laville last game? They did, right? I have no idea. I don't think so. No. They had Fennec and Hayate, exactly. Okay, so they have Laville available for themselves. So they could just pick up Laville here. Florentino being instantly first picked by Mad Yuzon. I have not seen it yet, Yuzon Florentino. I want to see if it's as good as people are saying, because this man is drawing a lot of these bans as well, more than other players. Of course, it is a very broken hero, but still. Richter being instantly picked up. I think Richter can beat Florentino in lane, but I'm not sure. We will see how that turns out. But we have that second pick coming in by Team Flash. We'll see what it will be. It can be anything, honestly, at this point. I mean, maybe they will want to secure a jungler. But they want to secure the Florentino. Also, the Xenial. Also, Xenial with Florentino is a very sick combo. So I think this is more of a picking away the support from Mad's roster here, because they probably think that Mad was trying to go for a Xenial pick here. So we will see what they will do now. Mad might want to pick up a marksman here and then ban away that Laville if XP doesn't lock it in here. But I think he will. I think they will close it out with a Laville. That's a really clean combo too. Xenial Laville, very nice protection for that Laville. We have a Raz coming in. Very interesting. A Raz is actually not that good against Laville, is he? And a Teamy coming in as well. So I feel like maybe Team Flash will hold on to this Laville pick for later games, because I'm not sure how Raz performs against Laville. If Raz can ult flicker onto Laville before Laville can use his S2, that is a GG, you know, that's a dead Laville right there. That's a CC lock, and that's the Laville is dead. So we'll see what they pick up here. Maybe they will just pick up a different marksman, or they will just pick up a jungler here, because of course Mad didn't pick their jungler yet. And if you pick up a nice little jungle pick here, they decide to just go for a mid laner, because of course they know Mad would just perma-ban all the mid laners if they didn't go for one. So I'm not too sure on this though, because there's still a lot of mid laners remaining. There's Ignis still remaining for the side of Team Flash, I believe. So there's still a lot of very good mid laners remaining. So I feel like maybe a jungler would have been better, because now they are banning a jungler anyway. They're banning that Volcath anyway. Volcath is not really that good against Laville in my opinion. It's very easy to S2 Volcath's S2. So we'll see if they're even planning to go for Laville here. I'm actually not sure. Maybe they're trying to save Laville for another game here. Mad kind of falls for the bait and still bans that Laville. I don't think they're going for Laville, because you don't ban Volcath against Laville in my opinion. I think you ban other stuff before Volcath. I think they might be going for a Telenas, because Telenas gets completely destroyed by Volcath, and I think Ellie is also one of the most prominent Telenas players here. So maybe we'll see a Telenas coming out. Telenas is also really nice with Xenial. Kriknak being banned again telegraphs a very squishy, no mobility marksman like the Telenas. We'll see. Maybe Med will ban out Telenas now, but there's still so many marksmen remaining that I don't think that will be too worth. But Telenas just is really yeah. Lindis being banned. Okay, Lindis 4 hits that jungle and marksman position, being banned out, and now a lot of junglers are banned, guys. So I definitely expect Team Flash to pick up a jungler here, because just not too many are left open, or they will just try to counterpick the enemy jungler, but I feel like there's just not too many open. Kira is definitely a very viable pick here, because they won't have too much magic damage coming in from that Marja, because she always goes tanky. So we'll see if Kira is gonna be viable, but again, a marksman, assassin jungler against Teamy feels always so bad to pick. So they just decide to go for the Joker. Joker is actually a very good Florentino counter, guys, if you guys didn't know. So maybe they will try to go for some lane swap action, send that Richter against the marksman that will be picked by here 0322 potentially. Is there even a marksman jungle remaining? I mean, there's a Fennec remaining for Neil. He could go for Fennec, but most of the time we see double marksman coming out with Fennec comps, because most of the time he's not enough to carry late game. And yeah, as I said, that Telenas is also pretty good against Joker in my opinion, because she just keeps shooting. But we might see just a marksman or jungler coming out here for yeah, Violet and the Yena. I was gonna say Yena, that is just 0322's standard pick whenever marksman is already picked in the jungle. And we'll see if Matt locks in this Violet though. Hayate, it is being switched to a Hayate, and with that Hayate I expect to see a Fennec, similar to last game's team comp, instead of that Violet. Pain being switched. Pain, of course, incredibly strong against Joker, completely one-shots him. We'll see. No, being switched again to Nakroth. Nakroth, not the best. It seems like they just weren't sure. It seems like this is a very last second pick by Mad coming in. So they really weren't sure, because Nakroth against Xenial, Nakroth against Joker, Nakroth against Richter. What is he gonna do? He's not gonna do anything this game. However, Nakroth easily kills Telenas. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. But of course, Telenas is not on the picture anymore because Joker was already picked up. So again, just a jungler remaining here. We might see, there isn't really a lot of marksman jungle left. The Elandur is banned away, so we might see Pain for their side maybe, but again, that Teamy really locks him out. And yeah, we have that Violet potentially being picked up by ADC here for that jungle position. That is, yeah, I really like it, because again, it feels really bad to play an assassin against Teamy. And now again, I think Mad might have predicted this Violet, and that's why they picked that Nakroth, because of course Nakroth can fight this Violet very well. And we are gonna skip into this game right here. There we go. There we go, loaded in, and going strong here with that Florentino. I'm definitely gonna be paying close attention to him. We have a Pro E, of course, on Xenial's support, not Richter support or something. They didn't swap that or anything. And yeah, Xenial instantly gonna try to clear out that mid lane wave there, along with Marja, of course. Nice little wave clear combo there. Marja doesn't have the most wave clear, but Xenial, of course, can help with that shield a lot. Seems like Yuzon already getting caught a little bit here. Will have his S1 soon. He's gonna be able to return a lot of damage, but takes a lot of damage as well. Has to use his sprint in the end to get away. Very well played by Go, waiting for his green knock up there on his Richter in that bush, and just completely laying down so much damage onto him. And now this is a pretty nice advantage for this Richter so far. And as I said, I think Richter is really good into Florentino. So we'll see how this ends up turning out. We have, of course, that Marja going up against that Raz in the mid lane. As I said, Raz, of course, not too much wave clear, but neither does Marja. So they will just be, yeah, they will actually give this Violet a lot of farm. You can already see ADC instantly already rolls mid lane, gets that farm, gobbles it up. And again, with this tanky Marja build, it doesn't really matter if you're farmed or not. You're just there for the poke, for the pressure, for that silence on your ultimate. And that is why you're picked. And yeah, that is exactly why this Violet, ooh, Violet, nice little snipe there, but Proe gets completely counter engaged on, and they are able to turn something that looked like a Raz kill after a beautiful flicker away from Raz into a kill onto this Xenial. So first blood going to the side of Mad Team, but they got poked out during that fight by that Violet, so Violet just instantly engages onto this dragon, and she does have her ultimate up, so she can just kill it at like 3000 health. It was just what it is with the punish. And yeah, she is just really strong at securing those dragons. I think Violet is a little bit underrated this tournament so far as well. We've seen it used a lot by the Thailand teams. We'll see it more, I think, by them again, because Violet, while she is one of the strongest late game marksmen, she also brings that early game strength in terms of objective control, because she can just secure it against everybody with that ultimate that deals more damage to the dragon than a punish would. And if she is close to it, she can also punish it, which is like 3.5k damage at, I don't know, level 6 and stuff. Yeah, it is just ridiculous, right? So definitely a little bit of an underrated pick so far, in my opinion. Especially because double marksman seems to be getting stronger and stronger the more the meta throughout this tournament progresses, okay? So I feel like double marksman is the way to go. All of these teams agree, and they're picking it more and more and more. And yeah, of course, marksmen are really strong in this meta, so makes a lot of sense that double marksman is really strong. And you mostly see it paired up with these half marksman though. Like Joker, I wouldn't call it a full marksman. Like a full juice marksman, late game marksman is Kefany, Laville, a Violet, Yorn, but he's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these crit marksmen, right? But then you have these half marksmen coming in, right? Elandor is also one of these full marksmen. Then you have these half marksmen like Joker, like that Valheim, I would say, you know? They can't really carry late game. Hayate is also kind of a half marksman. He can carry late game, but you know, and Fennec as well, half marksman kind of. And yeah, we have definitely a very safe playstyle being adopted by both teams. Only one kill dropping so far for Mad, but they are 1k gold behind already because of that dragon, because ADC is just farming super well, 3k gold, 300 gold ahead of that Nakroth. A beautiful Arctic Orb coming in by Yuzon, and he's gonna turn around that team fight actually. Xenial ult comes in and turns it around once again, but he is able to sprint away from a danger there. So very well played. They were able to force away that Arctic Orb on the side of Florentino. However, Xenial ult used. Okay, so that's a huge cooldown there. That's like a 1 minute cooldown or something in that early game, but still, it's gonna come back. Arctic Orb on Florentino is never gonna come back, so that is definitely a good thing. Definitely happy for Team Flash here to get that out of that Florentino. We have the Hayate building towards his Fafnir's. He is gonna complete it very soon here. That is of course a nice power spike. On the side of Joker, we have actually the move speed boots coming in, which we don't really see too often, you know. You see the CC reduction oftentimes. Huge Raz trap. Wait, let me see how he got there. Because he was in that bush all along. Yeah, look, he is sneaking into that bush. Look right here on this minimap. He sneaks into the bush and then he goes for the trap from behind, uses the S1 flicker onto that Joker, and they are able to pick him up. Meanwhile, Timmy is able to sustain with his ult, uses his Arctic Orb to survive that last Violet auto attack, and that was just stellar performance by Mad coming in here. Such a well played gank setup there. Raz just sneaking through that lane into that bush while the minions are down. I'm sure they didn't expect this at all. And yeah, just huge play there coming in by Raz. And we'll see if he can get this. Oh my god, if they get this Violet, she's able to use her Arctic Orb. Ooh, very nice gauge by. Oh my god, she's just able to dodge away from that Raz Fireball. And yeah, huge re-engage there by Teamy. Not able to get that kill in the end though, but she used her Arctic Orb, and again, a Xenial ult used, and she is so low HP that this is a free dragon, I want to say, but maybe not. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, Xenial is actually picking it up with his... The punish wasn't up by Neil. Oh, that is just terrible, guys. That is just so sad for Nad. And Xenial is able to pick it up with his shield. Of course, don't underestimate Xenial's shield burst. It is actually a very juicy amount. And yeah, we have that Joker farming away happily. You know, he's going onto that... next item is going to be Omni Arms for him, it seems like. Usually we see that Fenrir's coming out by that Joker as a second item. Seems like Ellie has a different plan here. And we have that Violet and Marja gonna just... They are sharing so much gold here. Because of course that Violet is just gonna be that late game carry. You can see she has 2k more gold than the Marja, and she's still yoinking that wave, guys. But this is how Team Flash plays. They play all around that ADC, okay? Team Flash ADC is of course their star player, and XP is just so good at still doing so much pressure, having so much impact on the game while having very low farm. He has a Gaius right now, and he's already happy with it. He can survive the one shot from Raz with it, and he can survive any other burst because of his ult. No one else can. Like, Raz can one-shot you before you can use ult as Marja if you don't have Gaius, probably. But no one else can do that. Only Raz has that huge burst if he gets the S2 onto you first. And yeah, a little fight coming out on the side of the top lane. And it seems like this Florentino will get hard baited here. Oh yeah, he got hard baited. And both that Joker uses his flicker and is able to pick up that kill. But Neil is going deep and is just playing out of his mind right now. Xenial ult way too late and is also gonna get poked. Guys, that was such a well-played fight there by Neil. Just, oh, he misses the S1 knockup though. But they're not able to get him anyway. And it's really cool how he's picking up that Team Flash ADC skin there. Not sure if this is kind of BM, but I think Neil would never BM someone. I think he is just trying to pay respect. He's just, hey, look, ADC, you are amazing. Your skin is amazing as well. You deserve this. So we are going to play it. And yeah, maybe I will beat you with it, but it's all good. Excuse me for a little cut there. I had to check out if the point of view cams actually had Neil's Nakroth available here, because that would have been really fun to watch this game from Neil's perspective. However, unfortunately, they just switched away from Neil for this game 3. Super sad, to 0-3-2-2. But yeah, anyway, we have Neil getting another kill there onto that Joker. Yeah, as I said, guys, I paused this recording. I was like, man, I need to check out if we have that Neil perspective. I would have just re-recorded the whole game, but unfortunately not available. I will definitely keep my eyes out to see some nice point of view streams every time from now on. But yeah, we have, of course, that Nakroth just doing phenomenally well, goes super deep here again, but will get poked out by that Joker, ends up dropping and gets revived by that crazy. He gets revived by that Teamy ult and is almost able to get away, but I think the last auto attack just flies after him and he is not able to. Oh my god, nice little effort there by Hayate. Almost picks up, almost cleans up house there, cleans up everyone, but not able to. And this Fanta is trying to chase there, not able to get into range, unfortunately, even after that ult. And now we just have an absolutely crazy game once again. It is super even. It seemed like Nakroth was just smurfing everybody, but Team Flash is able to get a nice little comeback, and they're actually 1k gold ahead in this game right now. They actually give this minion over to that Joker, and we will see that team fight again. Meanwhile, Mad is getting that bottom lane tower, and yeah, you can see that team fight. Look at this Nakroth just dashing around, but that last little knife, you saw it right there on the screen, flies after him from that Joker and is able to pick him up. Meanwhile, Team Flash gets that Abyssal Dragon yet again with that Violet ult, again securing it so easily. And yeah, we have a 1.5k gold advantage coming in for Team Flash now, which of course doesn't matter too much at these gold values. It really isn't too big of a deal. So what we need to see is the scoreboard to see who has the farm, right? Because if all the farm is on Violet, it is of course really strong, and it will be. We know that much. And yeah, it depends who has the farm on Mad's roster, because if a lot of that farm is on Nakroth, who's gonna spend his time split pushing a lot, it's not gonna help them too much for these team fights. They want the farm for the team fights. They want the farm on Hayate. He's gonna deal the most damage in those fights, most likely. Of course, Nakroth can always get a huge pop-off ult where he hits 4 people or something, but yeah, still Joker hard counters him. It's gonna be really difficult for Nakroth to play this game, but he misses the S1 onto the Violet, is not able to catch her out. Huge mistake there actually coming in, and they had a very nice trap there set up, but they are not able to execute on it, and they just get taken down. Nakroth gets taken down once again, and this is a huge comeback for Team Flash here. They will definitely get this Slayer right now. Nakroth is dead 20 more seconds. I mean, Florentino has his ult, so he can really go in there, but I don't think so. There is no way that Team Flash... Ooh, Go gets taken down on his Richter by Raz, and now XB is trying to stall the enemies. Is just so tanky with that Xenial ult as well. Just such nice synergy by the support mid lane duo there. And while Mad loses one of their members in exchange for the Richter, they are able to stop that Slayer, which is completely worth it, man. Exchanging 1 for 1 and stopping the enemies from Slayer is just so good for Mad right here. If the enemies got Slayer, it would have been GG. Not GG, but you know, it would have been much worse. And Neil is able to pick up that dragon really quickly, goes for that Hercules Madness on his Nakroth here. Of course, a very nice item for Nakroth. And we have 0322 just getting completely caught. He can try to get that ult, but it does not matter. Just gets completely caught. And now we have Xenial ult available, so this can turn into a 3v3. Florentino is walking there, and Team Flash is... Oh, but Cuckoo re-engages onto that Slayer. I think they can still get it. Yeah, they can still get it with Neil. Yeah, easy punish. And they get it, and they don't even try to kill this Richter. They just instantly go back, because Team Flash is, of course, pushing that base, and they will get this tower very easily. Look at this Violet damage right now. It is just way too much on this tower. Timmy uses his ult, but gets taken down instantly. Such a nice timing. Instantly uses Endless Cycle as well. You see that timing coming in from that Violet, just absolutely perfect. And yeah, no chance for him to use Flicker, nothing. Just instantly dead. And yeah, we have Team Flash in a huge lead here. Despite Mad getting that Drake, getting that Slayer, they can use that Drake in that bottom lane maybe in that top lane to get some towers for themselves, but Team Flash has such a positional advantage right now that it just won't matter. You can see Mad has to use their Abyssal Dragon in their Drake in such a bad spot where Flash will just be able to instantly clear it out. But I think they made a huge blunder, because they should have used it in that top lane, okay, away from that Abyssal Dragon. So they can get the enraged Abyssal Dragon if Team Flash decides to clear it out. And huge kills dropping here. Yuzon being taken out, Violet being taken out, Joker being taken out. Both of them used their Endless Cycle though. But Mad Team getting a little bit ahead of this trade at least. But Yuzon doesn't have his Endless Cycle available. So this is a free Abyssal Dragon. Enraged form. Joker wanted to get it. That would have been really toxic because your Violet is hard carrying you, okay? That would have been really funny. But yeah, Violet gets the revival buff, the Dark Blessing, which is... Ah, man, you are not going to kill this Violet anymore. She is gonna have that Blade of Eternity cooldown is gonna be over soon on that item for her. So yeah, Neil again trying to catch. Oh my god, this is a huge catch. Huge ult coming in from Neil. And again, Raz misses everything. No! Raz coming in from behind once again. Such a well-played Raz. But he just misses everything. Oh man, that is just so sad. They are not able to get any kills. I think Violet used her bow of slaughter during that fight as well and is able to lifesteal everything back up. It is just absolutely crazy right now. Whew. We'll see if this team fight will be good for them. Mad knows they have to engage here, they have to try something. They're able to get this Violet actually in the end through her Dark Blessing, through everything. Florentino ends up dropping as well, but so does the Richter. So they are in a very... At least they're saving the game, you know? They still are so many towers behind. But honestly, that late game, let me think about it. Timmy is incredibly powerful late game. Nakroth is not the best late game hero for team fights. He can split push very well though and keep stalling out these games by cutting waves. Florentino is of course really strong. Raz can one-shot something. Yeah, I feel like the late game of Nad is better because of that Timmy ult and Hayate ult. And yeah, look at this. Oh my god, that was a terrible S1 by all three to do. He definitely could have picked up that Xenial kill there. Just, yeah, unfortunate, but it happens, man. Hayate is really difficult to play. That's why I always said Hayate is more difficult than Elandor probably because of that S1 and all of the other stuff, right? Guys, he could have hit that and he would have killed the Xenial, but Elandor can just dash in and auto attack. I'm just gonna be honest here. Anyway, we have Hayate with a very juicy build. Doesn't have that Blade of Eternity available right now. It will be off cooldown pretty soon though, so he will sell his Death Sickle for that most likely. I don't think he used 2 of them already, but I might be wrong. And yeah, they were able to pick up that Slayer there, and that Abyssal Dragon might be up very soon though. We will see. I'm not really sure. I kind of lost track because I was talking about Hayate and stuff there. But we will see if this, the Drake being used in that bottom lane this time again. Which is again kind of weird. I would use it top. But I guess they want to protect it a little bit. So they are positioning it bot side where Team Flash can't just instantly clear it. If they position it top, Xenial will just solo it while that while that Abyssal Dragon is spawning. But they really can't just let them clear this. This is such a huge waste. They're letting Violet hit it for free. Yeah, it is such a huge waste. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're trying to make a play onto the Xenial and they're succeeding. He just jumps away though, and now this is just really awkward. This is just really awkward. They completely wasted their rake. I mean, what they were able to do is farm some waves, push out that top lane at least. So they still got something in return. Still kind of a waste coming in. Abyssal Dragon being just respawning in 5 seconds. And I mean, the Team Flash obviously has the advantage in the position once again. They have the vision around it. They have all their members positioned around it. And Mad is just, I mean, they know it's hard for them to fight because it's hard for you. It's always hard to face check into a Violet and stuff. You will just get poked from some random bush for like half your health, so it's just a huge advantage. While Team Flash is ahead, they have a huge advantage, but as soon as the game turns around, if Mad is able to, then Mad will have that teamfight advantage with that Hayate, right? In a straight 5v5 teamfight, fair and square, no vision advantage for Team Flash, I believe Mad wins. And Neil is able to get that top lane tower at least, teleports back instantly, and is going to be able to defend. Xenial doesn't have his ult available for at least 20 more seconds, so they might try to instantly just engage, because they're just losing these towers. They just lost another tower there. The top lane wave is of course not available for quite some time, so I don't think they will lose this top lane tower. But this Violet is, yeah, just making her way onto this Slayer. If they didn't fight now the Xenia ult is up, they won't fight for this Slayer either. And I feel like this is just falling apart for Mad right here. They're trying to make a play on the opposite side of the map and are trying to just completely get that split push going, but Xenia knows that is already there, and this is the insane strength of a support Xenia late game. You can have him split push and then ult in. A support can split push. It is crazy, guys. It is so incredibly strong, and yeah, just such a strong pick, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Support Xenia late game, crazy good, crazy good. And we have that Hayate trying to poke, just not able to get into range. Teamy trying to clear out those waves. They are able to clear. Raz just completely suicides there. They try something. I mean, Raz tried to kill that Violet, but she has Blade of Eternity and the Dark Blessing. I think he tried to at least get her Dark Blessing, but yeah, that is just a huge desperation play, honestly. Hayate ult instantly cancelled, instantly dead. And yeah, that is the game over. Very incredibly well played by Team Flash here. I definitely think they had that. Oh, they're just trying to dive this man. What are you doing? Oh man, that is hilarious. And Violet doesn't end up dying. He gets that. The Nexus drops just before she gets hit by that last tower shot. And yeah, definitely MVP for probably ADC coming through, although he died a couple times. So maybe I'm wrong. This is 2-1 already for Team Flash right now. So they are in a very comfortable spot. Actually, MVP coming to Joker, which is really surprising. But yeah, we'll see how this the rest of the series turns out. Who got the MVP? Mad Yuzon 1-8 on Florentino. I don't know, guys. I'm not too convinced. I am not too convinced right now. 34% damage coming in by Joker. That is crazy, out damaging his Violet. That is just insane. Only 20% coming in by that Raz. He just didn't have a good game. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.